As images of a drastically different looking Washington, D.C. flood screens around the world, and as the number of COVID-19 cases and deaths continue to rise, so does the level of people's anxiety, often forecasting worst-case scenarios in our minds.
Anxiety is really about imagination. Something triggers it, but then we indulge it by focusing on it.
Licensed psychotherapist Heather Hahn says the key is anchoring yourself to the present.
All of this heightened anxiety and all these things we're dealing with in the world are made up of all of us individuals together. And so the more each individual can reduce their anxiety, the more calm our entire society will be. So it's like Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see.
3 tools she suggests will help include creating a mantra to repeat to yourself, something positive that makes you feel good.
Like, I'm safe, I'm confident, I'm courageous, I choose to be happy.
And taking care of your physical health.
Sleep and exercise are the 2 biggest ways to reduce anxiety. We also want to minimize alcohol, sugar, and caffeine because those heighten anxiety.
Finally, get those thoughts out of your head and onto paper.
When we write our emotions, it allows us to process them, heal them, and also see where we may be having irrational thoughts.
Hahn says researchers have found that even writing what you're feeling for just a few moments can immediately help reduce your anxiety. For 9 News, I'm Jordan Chavez.
Wonderful advice there. If you do find yourself in the middle of an anxiety or panic attack, Hans says it's helpful to narrate your actions aloud. For example, I'm reaching for my glass of water, I'm picking up my glass of water, I'm bringing it to my mouth, I'm taking a sip. Things like that can help anchor you to the present moment. So we're asking, how are you managing stress and anxiety lately? Reach out to us, use the hashtag #MileHighMornings. Taking a look at some of your comments, and we want to say thank you for being open and honest with us too. John says he plays a lot of video games with friends and hopes to see them in person. Laura says she disconnects to social media and news and tries to lighten her workload. Now bringing in Jordan into this conversation. Jordan, you know how important this all is right now, and you've been so open and honest with what you go through as well.
Yeah, good morning, Natasha. And because of that, I would like to take just a second to address everyone at home directly. Listen, I know the painful grip of anxiety all too well, and I know this past year, everything about it has been incredibly difficult. But I also know the human spirit, its strength and its resilience. And though I may not know you personally, I know that you are capable of overcoming. Consuming news can be exhausting. Believe me, reporting it can be too. And the effects can be crippling, so much so that you might even find it hard to get out of bed in the morning. But hey, if you did, congratulations. What a huge accomplishment and a great first step. As we continue to talk about the future lessons that students will learn from today, let us not forget the ones that raised us. Maybe that's a young Kris Kringle singing to you to put one foot in front of the other, or a wise, though forgetful blue fish reminding us that sometimes all we can do is just keep swimming. The news may seem big, but the key to our success lies in those small steps, one that we can and that we will be taking together. So Natasha, I would just encourage everyone, as we tell everybody, be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself as well, and be honest with yourself when you need that little bit of help.
So well said, Jordan. I know that you are helping so many people out there, just knowing that they are not alone. This is something that we're all dealing with. Really appreciate your story.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Natasha.